Hello, welcome to my presentation. My name is Phyo, but you can also call me Jessie. I will be presenting my application for the AIM scholarship. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm incredibly excited and honestly a little bit nervous to share my ideas with you today. Now, let's dive into what I will be presenting. Sustainable development in tourism and hospitality. For as long as I remember, I'm in love with traveling. I think most of us do, but over the years, I have seen the other side of it. Places changed by the very attention they attractive, the crowded destination, rotation, the feeling that some places are losing their soul due to tourism itself. That's why my passion for travel has grown into a deeper mission to help be a kind of tourism that protects what makes a place special in the first place. It made me ask one really top question. How can tourism protect places rather than just visit them? Mm, mm. And now I will explain why this topic matter to me. As I mentioned before, how can tourism protect places rather than just visit them? That's my driving question because deep down, I have a core belief tourism should be the reason a place is preserved, not the reason it's damaged. It should fund conservation and empower communities. And my goal, the reason I want this scholarship so deeply is to move beyond just asking this question. I really want to learn real actionable business models and promote the strategies that make this possible. Also, to help a future where tourism isn't just sustainable on paper, but it's a genuinely measurable force for good in the world. So today, I want to walk you through my vision for what that sustainable future actually looks like. Mm. Here is our presentation outlines. There are 5 outlines that I'm going to present in this video. We will begin by laying down the conceptual foundation, the 3 pillars that everything we will talk about today is based upon. Then I will explain the case why this isn't just a nice idea, but a strategy imperative becoming a business necessity, not just as an technical bonus. From there, we will see these concepts come to light through environmental and social application, looking at examples where this already have working in this world. Next, we will dive into economic and integrated models that prove sustainability isn't just good for the planet, it can also be good for business and make real profit possible. We will also look into the future trajectory, navigating the challenges we stay face and the exciting opportunity that lies ahead. And finally, I will bring it all together in my personal conclusion, tying everything back to what this means for this industry and for my own journey. Let's get started with the foundation, shall we? For me, sustainable tourism stand on 3 pillars you will be seeing here. Think of them as a checklist, framework for doing tourism right from the ground up. The first pillar is environment and protection. This really is the foundation. It means seriously minimizing our carbon footprint because hotels and planes are the big emitters out there. It means actively protecting biodiversity, not just as a side note, but as a priority. It can also mean radically reducing waste at every stage. In the end, we simply cannot market a polluted paradise. The environment isn't just the backdrop, it's the main attraction. The second pillar is cultural preservation. This one is especially personal to me. It's not just about saving the old buildings or historic site. It's about protecting the intangible stuff. For example, like the music, the food, the stories, the traditions from being turned into a ship stage performance for tourists. It has to be about fostering real, authentic, and respectful exchange. Tourism should be about celebrating culture, not commodify it. And last, the third pillar, the one that ties everything together, is economic benefit for local communities. If the money from a tourist dream vacation doesn't benefit people living in that communities, it's not sustainable. We have to minimize financial leakages to create dignified and well-paying jobs. And it means actively supporting local entrepreneurs, helping the small guys, the family restaurant, and the artisan cooperation thrive. Because when community thrives, the destination thrives. Now I'm 90 and thinking seriously about career in this industry. When I first learned about this pillar, part of me wondered, this is the right thing to do or is this the realistic thing a business do? The amazing answer I found is that yes, absolutely yes. In fact, it's becoming the only way to do business long term. In this page, we will talk about strategic imperative. Sustainable development has moved from an technical choice to a business necessity, and here is why. Number one, product dependency. Our industry core product isn't just a hotel room or a plane ticket, it's the destination itself. The beach, the mountain, the historic city, the local culture. If we degrade that product through overuse or pollution, we are literally destroying our own inventory. So, protecting the destination is like protecting your business. We really have to make sure to protect it or else our business will become disaster. Number two, market demand. Travelers today, especially in my generation, are informed and international. We choose brands that align with our value. Authentic, authentic sustainability is a powerful market advantage, not a niche anymore. Number three, regulatory demand. Governments worldwide are adding law on using plastic, carbon emission, and community benefit agreement are getting stricter. So getting ahead of this isn't just good PR, it's essential for future proving any business, tourism business. So to directly answer the key question, is the concept of sustainable development applicable to the tourism and in hospitality industry? The My answer to that question is yes, absolutely yes. Not only is it applicable, it's critical for long-term survival and success. It's the framework for the only kind of tourism that has a viable future. Now, this isn't just theory, it's happening right now all over the world. Now, let's look at real-world examples. This is where the pillars work together. Here, you will see two actions, which are environmental action and social and economic action. Let's begin with environmental action. In places like Costa Rica or Rwanda, protecting rainforests or mountain gorilla habitats isn't just a conservation cost, it's the main attraction. The revenue from eco-tourists directly funds more rangers on the ground, more scientific research, and stronger protection efforts. In this way, tourism transforms from a potential threat into the financial guardian of the very environment it depends on. Then, social and economic action in communities across, for example, Thailand or Peru, keeping tourism income local through community run homestay, local guides, and artisan cooperatives. This results in two powerful things. First, it preserves authentic cultures by letting visitors experience real daily life, not just as a stage performance. Second, it directly empowers the community, giving them control over their story and ensuring they share meaningfully in the economic benefit. This isn't just about giving money, it's about giving agency. But this leads to a practical question. How does a single business like hotel or a resort, make this work financially on their own balance sheet? Mm. And now, this is the exciting part that everyone must be waiting for. The business case for sustainability. Please take a look in energy efficient hotels. This is where I will explain how to make financial work in balance. First, investing in solar panels or advanced water recycling system that come with a high upfront cost. That's actually true, but it drastically lower long-term energy and water bills, creating real saving years after year. And crucially, it tells a powerful story that attracts growing market of eco-conscious gas. So this kind of investment doesn't just pay for itself, it builds lasting brand loyalty and set a property apart in a crowded market. Even more powerful is the circular resort model. This is where one smart international action creates multiple effects of positive outcomes. Take sourcing force locally for example. First, it benefits the environment by cutting down on long distance transport emission, so it reduces the carbon footprint of every meal served. Second, it benefits the community by creating a reliable, fair market for local farmer and producer, keeping their income within the regional economy. And less. It benefits the business by offering gas, fresher, more unique, and authentically delicious meals and experience they can get anywhere else and will always remember, share, and come back for. It's a simple win from a single strategic decision. This is how sustainability moved from a cost center to core value driver. Now, the path forward isn't without its hurdles. We are navigating a landscape with both serious challenges and incredible opportunities. Hmm. The key opportunities, the key opportunities lies in two folds, technology and travelers. Innovation is constantly making sustainable solutions like renewable energy and water purification. They are most affordable and efficient, and at the same time, informed tourists are using social media and their spending power to demand real, verifiable change, not just green theme marketing. This creates a powerful push for progress. But the main challenge is real greenwashing and cost barriers. Greenwashing. When companies make false or exaggerated sustainability claims, they create cynicism and confusion. It makes it harder for the truly responsible business to stand out, and also for many small or family who run operations, the high initial investment for a solar panel or a proper waste system can feel impossible. This barrier can really slow down real widespread progress. So, what is my role? What is my role in this future? Where do I see myself? As a professional in the future and tourism management, my role is to be an advocate for real, measurable sustainability, to look past the marketing slogans and push for genuine impact, to champion business models where tourism indisputably protects places and clearly proves its positive impact on people and the planet. I want to be part of baby and industry that is a net positive force. And finally, the conclusion. In the end, truly sustainable tourism is simply in its goal, though complex in its execution. It's about building an industry that does three things in harmony. It protects the physical places we are privileged to visit. It deeply respects the cultures we engage with as guests, and by doing those two things, it ensures a lasting, resilient, and ethical business. This piece are completely interconnected. You can have one without the other for long. They support and reinforce each other in a circle of mutual success. This scholarship is my pathway forward from asking that first difficult question to building the practical, meaningful answer. This is how I will move from pra- passionate principle to skill practice. With it, I will gain not only the essential knowledge but also the practical expertise to not just work in this industry, but to actively help transform it into a good force. Looking back at everything we have explored today, the challenges, the opportunities, the real world transformation of the real world or the real world examples. One thing stand clear is sustainable tourism isn't just a trend, it's a transformation. It's the transformation of how we travel, how we protect, and how we prosper together. This more than just a career path for me. It's a commitment, and with the right knowledge, tools, and mindset, I believe we can turn this vision into reality, one destination by a business and one responsible journey at a time. Mm. Thank you so much for your time and consideration. I look forward to the journey ahead. Also, I want to thank to my emotional support teammate that stayed with me the whole process. Thank you so much for watching.